Ladies and gentlemen, make sure my camera on here set up. Want to pop in, Lord. Alright, now what y'all had going on here, nah? Somebody, y'all been on here chatting up. Lanita, God bless you. Tanya Jordan, God bless you. Something for the play. God bless you. Y'all sending blessings before I even got on here. Look at God. Hey, Tony Eileen, God bless you. My goodness. Megan, God bless you. The Lord showing not. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I see my first question right here. For those of y'all who was complaining about me not answering the questions in the chat right here, I got one right here. I try to keep my head up, but there is so much stigma and negative perspective on single moms, saying we're secondhand or low in the market. I'm a single mom of one. What is your honest perspective? Well, just like a single dad, it's kind of you're a package deal. And so what you have to realize is that it just changes who you're going to be with, because that man needs to be understanding. He needs to either have a child or want children and be okay with having a child. It really has nothing to do with the child, because the man is with you. He sleeping with you. Y'all in the bed together. Y'all are the couple. So it's really not about, men don't really care about a woman having children. It's more so about who is that woman. Now, if you neglecting your children for a relationship, he's gonna put you in a box of immature or lost and confused, and he gonna use you and dog you out. If you worshiping your children, he gonna put you in a box. If your children nails are dirty, if they clothes wrinkle, if you dress to the nines but they dress like Raggedy Ann doll, he's gonna put you in a box. But if you taking care of them, that's what the man gonna be looking at. He gonna see how you take care of your child. Is it moderate and respectful? Not all Gucci head to toe saying I love my child, so I'm gonna get all designer. I'm not talking about that. But he gonna look at your child. Them nails clean, them clothes ironed, hair done, teeth brush, or you got one of them 5-year-olds with 19 silver caps in the mouth because just eat candy all day every day and then don't brush your teeth in the morning and at night. You see what I mean? So it's not about being a single mom like you got the red scarlet letter A, whatever that means, but I just remember that from school, somebody's story. But it's more so about you and how you carry yourself and how you raising your child, because the man, he with you. So that's why I always say, when you see a woman who really take care of herself and she take care of her kids, she can have 4 kids and she'll be done got married 3 times and the men don't mind it. I cannot get over my ex even though he ain't good for me. He needs to change. Why do I want to reach out to him? I'm going through it. Had a bad last argument. Danny, you probably need therapy. There's probably some treatment plans out there that therapists have. Really just more so help you understand the mind, help you understand your spirit, help you understand that trauma bond or that emotional connection that you have. On this side of things, we talk about soul ties. That's really all it is. It's just a soul tie. You're not feeling anything special. You're not feeling anything different. You're not feeling anything abnormal. That's just your mind is creating patterns every day, everything that you do. So even if you are arguing with somebody, that starts to stimulate you and turn you on, and you will have withdrawals from arguments if you're not arguing anymore. So it's really just like that. You got to understand that you're going to have to just replace it with new knowledge and new things and moving forward. Precious Brown, God bless you. How can you control your sexual urge while trying to live a pure lifestyle? You're going to need the Lord. You're going to need the Lord. You're human. So you got to understand, as a human, you coded by your creator. So the only person that could recode what was originally coded is somebody that know that language. And so your creator, you're gonna have to be praying for strength. You're gonna have to be reading. You're gonna have to understand the repercussions of that fornication. You're gonna have to process that. You're gonna have to kind of take yourself through a scared straight course. When you see all of the women struggling or men struggling from sleeping around, STDs, kids out of wedlock that, is bringing and causing struggle with the parent or the child. So you got to look through and remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. Mercedes, God bless you now. Lorenzo, bless you now. I was thinking of taking a food specific business course to gain new knowledge towards running my food business, but I was wondering how you were able to figure out how to run your first business without schooling. Um, I learned by trial and error. And what you got to understand, Lorenzo, it's really about understanding what makes sense to you. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, because a lot of people get caught up on just letting the course be the be all end all. And you can't do that, because that person, even when you take my courses on TonyGaskinsAcademy.com, you still got to make sure it aligns with your spirit and what you want to do. You still got to put your fingerprint on it, because when you use somebody else's blueprint, that's why a lot of people go to college, don't even use nothing they learn in school. When in real life, you got to put your blueprint on it. So you got to make it make sense to you. Like my mentor.life, it could be built a whole lot more complex. It could be on this native system with all of this custom coding completely from scratch, but it's built in a way that I understand it and that it makes sense to me. Tony Gaskins Academy, it could be natively built and could have cost $250,000 to build, but it's built, it's on a software that I understand, that I can change myself, that I can run. So I make my business make sense to me. And it may be a little lag, it may be not up to date, but it makes sense to me, so I don't have to depend on nobody else. So understand that. And when you do that, that's what you call innovation, because now you innovating, which Steve Jobs say is the difference between leaders and followers is innovating. So when you make something make sense for you, like for example, I'm building my YouTube, and it's not a small amount of people that's here on my YouTube. I'm building my the Blessed Tribe. It's not a small amount of people in the Blessed Tribe, but I'm not doing any of the recommendations that professional YouTubers give, because that's too much for me. And just like somebody complaining about the ads in my video, and the lady was like, well, you could determine how many ads in the video. I ain't got time for that, because I'm not a full-time YouTuber. This is not even 10% of my income. So I don't have time to be going into their system trying to figure all this out. I know I could shoot the video on my cell phone. I'm doing a live on my cell phone. I got my little lights on here. Boom. I hit the monetization button that put the ads. YouTube put the ads in there. I don't got time to go back in there, go to the editing, try to figure out, okay, let me put an ad at 3 minutes. Okay, let me put an ad at 9 minutes. Okay, I ain't got all that kind of time. So I do what makes sense for me and take it or leave it. So that's what you got to understand in life in general, in your relationships, in your business, in raising your kids. You got to make it make sense to you. Somebody say YouTube Premium. Amen. That's what you got to do. So Yapa, God bless you. I can't help to be loyal to my husband of 21 years, even though we're separated for a year and a half. How do I convince myself to cut it off? Well, you're supposed to be still loyal because you separated, but you're not divorced. So if you're not loyal, if you sleeping around, for one, you in fornication, two, you in adultery. So what you need to do, if y'all not gonna be together, if it can't work, then you need to go on file the paperwork to go on get your divorce, so then you can move on with your life. But as long as you sitting there separated, it's a year and a half, you gonna be stuck. You stuck in the mud. You spinning your tires in the mud. Shannon, God bless you now. Now let me scroll back up here. and see what I could catch up here on this here. How do you feel about the statement, don't put all your eggs in one basket? It makes sense, but not in relationship now. In a relationship, you're going to have to put all your eggs in one basket. Now, not right out the gate. You just don't choose somebody, before you know them. Like, you may go on a date with this person, a date with this person, a date with that person. Long as you're not calling John Bob and calling Bob John, then you could go on those dates. Now, everybody say hello. Everybody on the same level. Everybody pull out your chair. Everybody on the same level. Everybody pay for the meal. Everybody on the same level. Now, John, he curse. So he come down a little bit. Bob don't curse. He stay up here. Now, John, he work really hard. He come up here. Bob lazy. He come down here. Now, Bob like to watch nasty movies. He come down here. John, he working on his relationship with the Lord. He come up here. You see what I mean? So when it say don't put your eggs in one basket, it means that be open to going on dates. You ain't sleeping with two people. You ain't sleeping with nobody. Your legs closed, your eyes open, your ears open. You going on dates, and then when you see somebody take that lead, then okay, all right, but I got to let you go. Now I'm finna focus on here. Now I'm finna focus on this guy right here. Now you see husband potential. Now you can put your eggs in this here basket in a relationship. Now, when it comes to like making your money and stuff like that, that's when you have multiple streams of income, and that more so applies to not putting all your eggs in one basket. Meaning, I own a little bit of Bitcoin, but I ain't gonna put $1 million in Bitcoin. I got a little bit of Bitcoin. I got a little bit of other stocks, that I might companies that I eat at, that I support, and then I got IRA. And so that's what it means by not putting all your eggs in one basket. But they don't really relate to dating all the way through and through. My friend says she thinks she was apparently touched as a baby. Now she very promiscuous, but faithful with her baby daddy. Yeah, the ratio, that's a question for a therapist there. That's out of my jurisdiction. Cause that's dealing with, all that right there, labels and diagnosis. And as life coaches, we don't venture into labels and diagnosis and diagnosing the past. Is there a way when we set up our My Mentor page, you're talking about mymentor.life now, it's .life, not .com, mymentor.life, to have an option to save and continue later, or is the only option to complete our profile all in one setting? Thanks, Mr. Gasson. To my knowledge, you got to complete it all in one setting, because if you don't finish it, then it's like you didn't sign up. It's like you don't exist, because then it'll just be a bunch of half pages, and that just, too much server space, too much going on. And so the system is set up to where you got to go all the way through the process, which it don't take long. You could go to somebody's page on mymentor.life and see the elements that they have. It's basically a quote and a bio, and selecting your coaching categories and your price. So it don't take long. It take 10-15 minutes. So you could write all that stuff out first, and then when you sign up, then make sure you got your headshot, your bio, your favorite quote, why you started coaching, and choose your categories you want to coach in, and then select your price, and you're done. Now let me see something now. Make sure uh-oh. Question: I was told I'll be good at counseling, but don't know where to start. Christian, I would start with life coaching, because to be a counselor, that's gonna take schooling. So you're gonna have to get a degree, get certified with the state. That's a whole nother situation. Whereas coaching is very similar, but you're not diagnosing and you're not prescribing. So with coaching, it's not regulated by the state. So you could become a coach tomorrow because it's about your passion and your gift. You don't have to have book knowledge. Like you're not really taking deep tests, not in my certification course. But some, they try to make it like it's a counseling course, which is a waste of time and a waste of money because they charging you $5,000, $12,000, and coaching is not regulated by the state or the government. So you spending all that money, and it's no difference between your certification and somebody that got their certification out of Cracker Jack box, because coaching is about naturally gifted servants. It's about passion. It's not about profession. It's not about how well you could read these books in class and take a test and then take a state exam. It's not about your comprehension. It's about your heart for service. So visit TonyGaskelsAcademy.com and take the life coach certification. Now, I do earn far more than counselors and therapists because also coaching is just a different type of industry. And so, it works totally different. And so it's not, don't feel like if you don't go get a bachelor's and a master's and go get certified with the state that you gonna be eating poke beans and weenies. No, you still could make a full-time living and have a great living as a life coach. And it only costs you $700 to get certified and $20 a month to have your profile on mymentor.life. And you still could earn six figures. What do husband think of a wife if he wants to go back door? Your thoughts. Now, I read it like door, but I don't know if you meant the right door, DOOR, because I don't know if that's French door, and so I don't know if door you mean go cheat, leave, or if you talking about bite door. So really, that sound like Twitter after dark. So I really, if that say what I think it say, my son's still up. I don't. So yeah, you're gonna need to go on ahead. What leads a man to give up a real woman? Do they simply not see you as the one, or not ready to give up their grown boy ways? Not ready to give up their grown boy ways, or it could be either or. Because what you got to realize, just like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, that means that I could think I'm an amazing catch. And I could think I'm the big bass of the lake. But a woman could look at me like a minnow in the pond. So you got to understand that it says nothing really about you. It's just this person is not for you because they may be wanting something else. It don't mean that you less of a woman and that you're not a real woman and that you failed and that you got to feel bad. Don't mean that. I see somebody say I missed your question. If I miss your question, post your question again, because it's a long thread right here, and a lot of people, you see the moderators trying to delete the excess conversation. Just keep questions in the chat right now. Only questions in the chat, no ad-libbing. But it's a long thread, so where you posted, you skipped my question. If you would have posted your question again, I would have seen it right there. Hey Tony, a guy I'm dating is testing me when it comes to communication. One minute he seems to be consistent, and the next he seems like he wants me to chase for his communication. Thoughts? You got to check him on it. Let him know it's unacceptable. Let him know you're not going to be playing them grade school games, the middle school games, and that if this is not what he wants, then just be a man about it and let you know so you could go on about your life. You got to read them left to right, right to left, up to down, down to up, and just let him know. And then if he don't respond and then be consistent, then you know he's not ready, he's not for you. Go on about your business. How can I develop discernment when it comes to men and also when finding my purpose? Discernment when it comes to men and also when finding my purpose. That's two totally different things, Coco. Two totally different things. So First you need to figure out which one you want to do. But what you're doing here will help you develop your discernment when it comes to men, because it's really you gaining new knowledge. So your discernment is rooted in knowledge or a guideline that you're to live by. So the more knowledge you get, the more confidence is going to build, and that's going to help you. And with finding your purpose, serve. So like what you see the moderators doing right now, like Caramel Kisses right here, I see her right there, and Cher being here, and Two Bella, and Glam Rocks, and Mama Tish. Those are the moderators. That's actually a form of purpose because they serving. They're not getting paid to do what they doing, but they serving, and they actually helping other people. They helping somebody that they don't even know. I think I only met one of them in person at the life coach certification, and so they helping somebody they don't even know. So what you have to realize about purpose is always rooted in service. So you got to find a way to serve. It might be serving the youth in your community. It might be serving for the pastor. It might be serving at the Boys and Girls Club. It might be serving at the soup kitchen. It might be serving at the domestic violence shelter. Purpose is rooted in service. And when you start serving, then you start to realize, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And you'll discover your way. Mia, God bless you. Separated husband, he's bipolar, lost his house, verbally disrespected me, and threatened divorce. Now he apologized and wants to move back. We have a son, and I'm unsure. Mia, with something like that, you're gonna need coaching to just really talk through the relationship, and you also gonna need a form of therapy, somebody who deals with bipolar individuals, so they can help you understand all of the caveats and nuances of the bipolar disorder, because that's outside of a life coach, so it's a little too deep. So I want y'all to understand now, this what we doing on here is really like elementary stuff. Like when you get into all that deep stuff with trauma and diagnosis, that's not what we doing here. This right here for like understanding Manglish. Like if you trying to, okay, he said this, what does he mean by that? That's what we doing here. So I want y'all to understand everything gonna be from here now. And then also you got to understand you ain't the only one from your city on here. So really don't put all your business if it's real deep. Just make that investment. Go to mymentor.life and get you a private confidential coaching session with a coach, because your coworker might be on here and you don't even know it. Oh, girl, hey, come here. Hey, girl, listen. I'm on this man Tony Guys, right? He's real country. He sometimes sound kind of dumb, but girl, listen. Anyway, I'm sitting here because I was on YouTube tonight. I'm sitting here looking at the man live, and then guess who on there, girl? You is not gonna believe this. Take a guess. Nope. Keep guessing. Yes, Lisa. And guess what she just said on there, girl? You know her husband, John? He trying to go in the back door. He wanted up the booty. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, y'all got to be kind of, with these questions a little, let's touch on the stuff a little more simple. How should newlyweds handle finances? God bless you. Now listen, the key word you said in newlyweds is weds. Okay, with weds, you join. Two become one. The mistake that a lot of people make is that like everything that me and my wife earn, it go into one account. It go into a joint account. She can see every dollar. I can see every dollar. Now from that account, she'll get a paycheck. I get a paycheck. Well, I don't really get a paycheck, but she get a paycheck. And then I spend what I need to spend. But I just want to make sure she get paid, so that she know you can do whatever you want to do with it. You want to go buy you some new shoestrings that cost $100, go right ahead. Okay, when wife bought me this here hand sanitizer, and it got a Gucci wrap on it. That's her money. That's how, hey, all right, thank you. Keep these hands right here in this COVID-19. Thank you. And so that's how you handle money. You have a joint, and then he get an allowance, you get an allowance. If it's y'all in a season of allowance, you might not always be in a season of allowance. Cecilia, God bless you now. Bless you. Pour out in her life. Bless you now. You changed my life. Words cannot express. 3 years ago, I started listening to you. I watched every video. I left my toxic ex. I am single. And now opening my second salon. Wow. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to you and the queen. God bless you now. Woo. God bless you now, Cecilia. Now let me tell you what I want to do with your salon now. Write me. And let's price out us a book rack, just a little book rack that about this here wide, and let's put that in your salons, and then let's put all my books on there. I'll send you the books, and then you put them in there, and so the ladies can read them while they're in there waiting on their bob and weave. Ruby L. Now you see how you could focus when you single. She got the toxicity out of her life. She able to focus. Now she doubling it up. She been open her second salon. Y'all around here sniffing behind a man booty. Come here, man. Come here. Y'all around here. She done open 2 salons. Come on now. When you focus, you get that toxicity out your life. You go on about your business. Ruby L, God bless you. Just had to plant a little seed to say your video, who are you listening to, was powerful and praying protection over your house in Jesus' name. Hey, God bless you, Ruby. Sure appreciate that now. Now see how Giselle J popped in here right now? Right when I finished that question, but Giselle was right there. So I seen her right there. So it's about timing on here. My boyfriend said that I act too independent and he wants his woman to need him. Is there such a thing as too independent? There is such a thing. There is such a thing. Now he might be being a little extra, and he don't really know what he asking for. But he don't know what he asking for, and so just let him know that. Like, listen, you don't know what you're asking for, because women who need a man, they really go to needing a man. So you want to be flushing my monthly down the toilet. You want to be, airing up my tire every 3 days. You want to be taking these tracks out my head. You want to be cutting off the glue at the end of the weave and undoing this for 5 hours. Like, appreciate the fact that I could stand on my own 2 feet, so that if we get married, that if something happened to you, I got this. So help him understand that he don't know what he asking. And so, but now, example that a client gave me of too independent. She went to the store with the man, her boyfriend. That man she liked, that wasn't a boyfriend yet. She bought a vacuum cleaner and she bought a CD, music CD. After she paid for it, she handed him the CD and she picked up the vacuum cleaner. That's too independent. That's really what a man mean by he want to be needed. But I'm gonna tell you, it could get annoying, because my wife and her mama, they so strong. They as strong as an ox. You hear me? So strong. And that thing get under my skin sometimes, like what her mama used to do. They don't like to talk about family and all that, but I like to tell people business, so I'm trying to whisper because I think my wife on the couch. What her mama used to do? Her mama have a briefcase. Briefcase about this here big. Tony, can you get that briefcase for me? I'm thinking in my head, like, you done been 12 years single. Not 12, you'd have been 30 years single. You strong as all out those. You asked me to pick up your briefcase? But I just go ahead and get it. Oh yeah, I grab it. I'm like, woman, you can lift up the back of a 67 Chevy and you ask me to get your briefcase? So see, it's one extreme or the other. One woman want to carry her own, and another woman asking you, oh yeah, can you carry that pen in the house for me? So that's what I want y'all to understand. Somebody say, why he whispering my wife on the couch? So sometimes they Jamaican, they don't like you to tell their business. So trying to whisper. Mercedes B, God bless you. 25, he's 38. 6 months. 25, he's 38. 13 years, okay? 6 months, off and on, okay? No sleeping together. Dates outside homes. Said he didn't think I was the person I showed him and was waiting for me to change. Wanted another chance. Cut it off completely. Right choice. You absolutely did the right thing. You did the right thing because for one, he too old. He too old for you. You really don't try to stay within 5 to 7 years. 7 is the max. Really, like, try to stay within 5 years, up or down. And then two, if you off and on in 6 months, it's already over. You can't have off and on in the first 6 months. You can't have off and on in the first year. You can't have off and on no time. Period. Point blank period. Lily Red, God bless you. I think one of my oldest friends was trying to come on to my boyfriend. He treats me very well and we are ever increasingly discussing marriage. What should I do? Well, see, you probably know her. This your oldest friend. So you probably know her better than you know him. And so this your friend. So what you got to do is you're gonna have to talk to her. You're gonna have to talk to her. Like with men, we already know. Like with men, we kind of know what it is. Like friends, they already know. Like, don't talk too much. Don't smile too hard at my woman. Don't be kikiing, and definitely don't bend over laughing. Don't get too close. Get a little hug, the one hand church hug. Don't be rapping and caressing. Like, men already know. So see, what happened is sometimes what I notice with women, if she's single and if she's unfulfilled and she feeling a little insecurity, she thinks she look better than you. She think that she better than you, low key. She'll try to give a little extra sauce to your man to make him wish he would have chose her. Really, she just want to get a little feeling from him just to see if he really all the way your man. She want to see if he gonna give her a little extra energy, and she might be secretly jealous of you, secretly hating on you. So you got to kind of pull her to the side and say, "Oh yeah, listen, oh yeah, I just want to talk to you. Nothing too serious, but the other day I just kind of I sensed it was a little bit of extra energy, with you and John. And, I'm not accusing you of anything, but I'm kind of letting you know that I know you. You're my oldest friend. And it just was a little capital E on the extra. And so I just kind of, we know men and men could be tempted. So if you could, I'm not calling you out or anything, but if you could just kind of scale it down. So just like that. See, you ain't going off. You're not doing it in text message. You ain't screaming and yelling, but you just kind of letting her know. Cecilia, look at Cecilia. Woo, Lord bless her. Cecilia, hold on. I got to touch the screen on Cecilia. Lord bless her. Lord bless Cecilia. Why didn't I lie? Cecilia about to have me on here like Peter Popoff. You hear me? Cecilia sent $100, then Cecilia sent $50. When I tell you that salon doing good, Cecilia, put your salon name in the chat. Put your salon name and address in the chat. Let the ladies in your city come get their hair done. Cause Cecilia around here blessing me because now as long as y'all wearing masks in there, now Cecilia, make sure y'all have your mask on now. Cecilia say your book's already displayed in my salon, but I can get a bigger rack. I rave about you, your purpose, and the queen all the time, but I still write you to get more up on the rack. Hey, you send me an email now to support at TonyGasman.com. Cause we just want them, we just want them books to just everybody come in there. Hey, here you go. You could just add it to their house. You can add it to their house. You ain't even got to charge them for it if you don't want to, but just put that blessing in their life. I remember when I first became an author, I went to the club. Yeah, the club where they had done twerking, and I would set up a book table in the club, And I remember I was signing it and selling it for $15. And I remember a lady wrote me on MySpace, and she said, never ever in my life would I thought that going to the club, my life would be changed. I bought your book that night, and that book changed my life. I was like, wow, I need to go back to the club and sell books. And then while they in there listening to City Girls, as soon as you finish listening to City Girls, broke ends, here go this book. Natasha, God bless you. Tony, he says he's not ready for a relationship. So I'm dating other people. But he gets upset when I'm inconsistent with communication. Why does it matter? It matters because he wants you to put your life on hold. It matters because he think you a baser. Now baser is a drug addict, free baser. So he treating you like a baser, like a crackhead. So you gotta let him know, no, Playboy, listen, I'm the prize. I'm the prize, Playboy. I'm not finna be waiting on you. You say you don't want no relationship. You don't want no relationship. You supposed to look at this and see this and know immediately this what you want. If you got to think about this right here, all of this right here, I'm gone. So that's why he getting upset, because 8 out of 10 women, they'll stay right there. They'll stay right there, sit still. They'll be loyal, and they'll be a bench rider, waiting on their time, waiting on the star player to get hurt, so they could come off the bench and try to do what they could do, Jeremy Lin, and get in what they get they shine in. But you got to let him know, if you can't see my worth, I'm gone. So keep doing what you're doing. But see, now this is the thing. When a man tell you he not ready for a relationship, that means you're not his wife. Point blank period. Because when a man see his wife, ain't nothing coming out of his mouth other than, let's build. Will you be mine? Will you marry me? So when a man tell you he's not ready for a relationship, that means you are not his wife. So what that means is you got to cut him all the way off, and you got to move on with your life. Because while you dating other people, he's building resentment. So he literally will take you off the shelf, make you his, just to dog you out. Just to dog you out. Ashley F., God bless you. Been riding out a storm with your video. Bless you now, Ashley. Ashley. Showed up and showed out. Now, I can't tell if that's you up there, Ashley, or it's a little far from me. Been riding out a storm with your videos, books, and Q&A. Thank you, Mrs. Gaskins, for helping me see that God never left me. I stopped doing the work. I see. Thank you, and the misses 1,000,000 times 10. God bless you now. Well, I'm glad you back doing the work. Bless you now. Boy, I don't know life. Rosa, God bless you. I've been divorced for years, and I'm in my 40s. I don't date younger. Where to go to meet quality men of age? I don't think they're on IG. It's hard during quarantine. Right. This not the time right now, Rosa, to be meeting the men. And you definitely, because see, right now, you 40, you still in good shape. That's still very young. That's less than half of a life, if the Lord be with you. But it's still, you're still susceptible. So right now, you don't want to worry about that. But after this right here, because you meet a man right now, he cough on you, you could catch that 19, and that'd be all she wrote. So right now, just focus on your book. Focus on your business, your profile on mymentor.life, helping younger women, coaching younger women on self-confidence, self-love, healing after a breakup. Focus on you. And then after this here situation dies down, now you prepared. Because while you was in there, locked up, you locked in. So you doing body weight squats in the house. You doing 100 to 200 squats a day. That booty done lift a quarter inch, half inch. Them thighs done lean. You eating your kale. You drinking your spinach smoothies. You reading your books. You watching the videos. Your skin glowing. You done shed what you want to shed. You done put on what you want to put on. Now when you step out, you literally could be walking from your door to your mailbox and meet your husband because you ready. See, it ain't about going to Man Central. It ain't about moving. It ain't about going to the pub, to the bar, putting on a mustache and joining the fraternity, then taking it off and letting them know you're a woman. It ain't about any kind of tricks. It's really all about you. I got a client met her husband at the mailbox. Literally. Met her husband at the mailbox. She went to her mailbox and he was over there visiting his auntie and saw her at that mailbox, walked across that street and hollered at her. And they rolled on up to the sunset. Why? She was prepared. So that's what you got to understand. That's all you got to understand. Libra Davis, God bless you. Thank you for the rules of engagement topic. I begged you for. Okay, you asked me about that. Okay, glad of that. My fiance wants to have a court wedding next month, July 25th. God bless you. That's my niece's birthday. Hey, make sure he right now. If he right and you ready, go ahead, go to that courthouse. This is when me and my wife got married in the courthouse. I'm trying to decide, do I want to save up to build her a house or I want to save up to give her a wedding? I said, baby, because you married me in that courthouse, I'm going to give you the most expensive wedding that had ever been had in the world. So I got to see what the record is. And it's gonna be gross. It's gonna be disgusting. Then when you see the amount of money spent on that wedding, but I got to keep saving. But go to the courthouse. That's when you happy and you could go get married at the courthouse. That's when you got real love. Me and my wife got married with a $69 wedding ring. Her wedding ring was $69. It was 3-carat cubic zirconia and fake gold off of Home Shopping Network. We got married with a $69 wedding ring and we got married for $99 at the courthouse. You got to pay the money, sign the form, come back in 72 hours because they want to make sure you serious. It was me, her, and her mama. And the man who said what he had to say, or the lady, I can't remember. And now we going on 14 years of marriage. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. Esmeralda, God bless your boyfriend of 5 months does not post me on his social media. That's why. And I post him. He just ended a relationship of 5 years with his son's mom, 3 years old. I noticed he's been liking photos of his son and child's mom. Yeah, Esmeralda, you got a lot going on, Esmeralda. Now see, Esmeralda, let me help you understand this, Esmeralda. It's been 5 months. A man really not gonna post you unless you got some money. Or unless he trying to make his ex jealous, a man really not gonna post a woman inside of 12 months. And the fact that you posting him and y'all only been together 5 months, you barely know how to spell his middle name. You might not even know how to spell his middle name. How you spell his middle name? Put it in the chat. Don't put it in the chat, literally. But I'm saying you barely know how to spell his middle name. You know, what street he grew up on. You see what I'm saying? What's his mama middle name? You see what I mean? So you posting a stranger. You post somebody you don't even know. See, it take you 2 years to really know a man. So it's 5 months you posting a rent-a-boo. You see what I mean? A rent-a-bae that you posting. That's why he not posting you, because it's nowhere near real yet. Y'all a year and 7 months from even being real to him. And the reason why is because he was with another woman that he had a child with, and he was with her 5 years. So that's what you got to understand. That his soul tie so strong with her, that's why he liking her pics still. So any moment, any day now, he could be dropping you like a bad habit and going back to her. So what you got to do is you got to pump the brakes. You got to pump the brakes. Go delete them pictures you done posted to him. Because a month from now, that might not even be your boyfriend. Delete them pictures and you wait till he posts you. When he posts you and he praising you and he putting you on a pedestal, he promoting you, that's when you reciprocate. See, the mistake that women make is you leading the love. A woman should never lead the love. Let the man lead the love, because he the one got to get on one knee. He the one got to ask you to marry him. Let the man lead in love, and then you reciprocate equally. Not equal or greater, equally. And sometimes a little less, because it is imperative that a man loves the woman first and thoroughly before the woman begins to reciprocate, because women are created for love. Women innately know how to love. Men got to learn how to love. So when you knock a man off his feet with your love, he don't know how to get back up. He just lay there and just let you fan him. You ain't like in Hawaii with that big old fan. He just letting you put berries in his mouth. This metaphorically speaking, but that's what a man will do. You knock him down with that love, he ain't trying to get up. Hell, falling can't get up. He's not trying to get up. Hey, put that berry in my give me that berry. Fan me. That's what he doing. Because your love too strong. So you praising him, he like, oh, I ain't even got to work. She already let every man know that follow her, she off the market. So I ain't even got to claim her. Thank you. Thank you, I ain't got to claim you. Gina, God bless you. If a man goes to jail 18 months and his girlfriend waits for him, is he likely to see this as loyalty or weakness when he gets out? More or less respect for the woman. It's going to be, one and the same. He going to see it as loyalty, but that don't mean he going to be faithful. Because he's a jailbird. So when you're a jailbird, that mean that you got low character. If he was guilty of the crime, that mean he got low character. So a man who got low character that's going to jail, that's a man who will cheat. You see what I mean? So you being loyal to a jailbird, a low character man, you don't get cool points for that. You get fool points for that. So you could wait, but don't expect nothing. Don't expect that to earn you some cred and some points to where he gonna come out and just be faithful to you the rest of your life because you waited 18 months. No, that you wait 18 months because you want to wait 18 months, not because you think he gonna reciprocate some type of love. Because he in jail if he guilty. Low character. Allison, God bless you. Lately, I've been attracting men 5, almost 10 years younger than me. I'm 38. I'm flattered, but I'm not trying to be a cougar. LOL, how do I need to handle that? Well, 5 is not that bad, Allison. 5 ain't that bad because 35 and 30, it ain't that bad. When it get past 5, that's when he could be a little too immature. Now, what you got to realize now, these young men, a lot of young men just trying to get their rocks off. They just trying to get out there and get them some. It don't mean a whole lot. They might could tell that you're a little older than them, and that's a notch in the belt. They could really be attracted to you, and you could look younger than what you are. So it could be innocent, but you just still, once you realize their age, and if you talk to him, unless he seemed like he a spawn of Jesus, like not literally the second coming, but he is very mature. Like the Lord spit him out his mouth, like a spitting image of the Lord. Unless you get that feeling of just an extreme maturity, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Rosalind, God bless you. If a man tells you he's busy, but he's constantly on social media and posting inappropriate things, non-business related, then am I making the right decision by cutting him off? Absolutely. You're absolutely making the right decision. 100%. Amanda Gale, God bless you now. 11 months talking. He is currently separated. He is a pastor. I've been so confused. He told me I was his wife. I saw text messages of him and other women. He told me he is lonely and he needs friends. Amanda, God bless you, sister. Amanda, you got to go on about your business. You got to go on about your business immediately. You hear me? Because you'll be riding with that man and that man will hit a tree because he playing with the Lord. See, God will not be mocked. And one thing you don't want to be a part of is the wrath of the Lord. So the fact that he is a man of the cloth and he leading the people astray because he up there behind the pulpit and he living in sin, lying, and probably in fornication. If he not already sleeping with you, he could be sleeping with them other women. You stepping into the wrong path and you're going to be in the wrath of the Lord. When I tell you, you better not ever talk that man again. Let the night be your closure conversation. Listen, I got to go. I don't play with the Lord. And let you playing with the Lord. And you ain't got to worry about exposing him or telling nobody because he going to expose himself. I think I missed one of them $5 that popped in there. So y'all, I'm going to check the chat for it. So y'all give me a second now. Precious, God bless you. God said he would call me. He never did. I didn't mention it. Now he is treating me badly. How do I fix the relationship and get his respect? Get gone. Get gone. He's not worth you fixing a relationship for. He's not worth you doing nothing for. Ariel Henry, God bless you. I see you right here. Thank you for your wisdom and knowledge. Bless you and your family. Y'all see them turquoise or whatever color that is, teal. Those color ones that they get deleted. Oh, Toya B, I found yours. Your YouTube has helped me so far. I'm ready to date after 2.5 years. Which book should I read first? Um, Mrs. Wright, my book Mrs. Wright. I don't know if I got it in here. I don't think I got Mrs. Wright in here. It's purple and white. It's on Amazon. That one will bless you. That one will bless you. And then A Woman's Influence, purple and white. That'll bless you. Okay, I think I missed Ashley Beverly too. Here you go. God bless you. Took your advice on how to tell a man to be more consistent. Daily communication by phone, video chat. Let me tell you how quick those grown boys went running. Thank you. Hey, that's exactly what you got to do. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. Tammy, I see you in here. Talks 2 weeks. Talked 2 weeks. Went on one date. He called 2 days later and said that I was beautiful, intelligent, fun, but he isn't ready for a relationship. He said, if I call in 2 weeks, would I give him a chance? Thoughts? No, go on about your business. I don't know if you heard me answer that earlier. A man don't ever tell a woman that he thinks could be his wife that he's not ready for a relationship. I don't care if he just got out of a relationship yesterday. I don't care if he just left the divorce court yesterday. If he meet a woman and talk to that woman and think that woman his wife, he ready. He all the way ready for a relationship. Because he know a lot of his healing gonna come through that next woman. That's how men heal. A lot of men heal through the next woman. So a man ain't ever gonna tell you he's not ready for a relationship if he truly feel like y'all got some history. All the things he said about you could very well be true, but it ain't true for him because he can't see your beauty. He can't recognize it and appreciate it. So don't wait on that. No, don't call me no 2 weeks while you try to finish things up with your girlfriend and while you date on around and go on your other few dates. No, don't call me in 2 weeks. You don't know. And you got to tell me you don't know. Go on about your business. Maria, God bless you. Now, Tony, your vids lately are fire. God bless you. Thank you for them. What are your thoughts about a man you know has not only lied but put hands on a woman, but we all watching him be adored? Well, it's only so much time because a man come to the place to where he meet his match. And so if he put hands on you and you ain't expose him and he keep going about his business and he doesn't grow and change behind the scenes, then he gonna try the next woman. Eventually he gonna meet his match. Either she gonna put something on him, have him in the hospital, or worse, or she gonna call the police, leave him, and then she gonna tell her story. So a person can only run for so long. Eventually you lose your legs. So you can't even really worry about that. The best you could do is block them. Make sure you stop watching them, stop seeing them. Go a whole different way online so you don't see them. Anybody mutual, when they post come up on your popular page, you just hit the little 3 dots in the corner that say see fewer posts like these. I have to do that all the time. Woman pop up with a booty out on my page, and for whatever reason her page popular and it's trending or it's on the discover page because I only follow my wife and my son, so I know they don't follow the person. So it's something like that pop up strange, or it's certain kind of tarot or psychic pop up some on my page that I don't know how I got there. I just hit that little button. See fewer posts like these. Satan, get thee behind me. God bless you, Tony. Friend texted me. It was nice to reconnect with you. Is this his way of closing the convo? Um, yeah, it could be, but it could also be his way of opening the convo. So it's not about that one right there, but you gotta see what he does next. Now somebody say Caleb Amazing Race. What the real? I don't even know what Amazing Race is. Amanda Gale, God bless. So you gotta see what he say next. If he texts you the next day or a couple days later, hey, so how are you? Now you know that wasn't closing the conversation, that was opening the conversation. Amanda Gale, God bless you. Now, Tony, regarding the pastor you mentioned ended, obviously it's an emotional relationship. What should I say? Well, that's gonna be up to you. But basically, you try to end it in your words because I can't tell you. Because for one, I got an accent, and two, I talk to men different than the way you'll talk to men, and so it might not even be in you to say to him what I would tell my daughter or my sister to say to him. Um, but now coming from you now, Amanda, it sounds like you're a nice person, got a good heart. So talk to him on text first. Text him, then he gonna call you. So text him so he could read it over and over and over, and then get your screenshot of that text too, in case he want to go in the pulpit talking about strange women and devilish women, Jezebel women after him. Name start with an A, last name start with a G. Just to have you some evidence now. So you, if you in case you got to expose the Satan is a lie, devil is a lie, you got your little evidence. But text him and say, hey, unfortunately, I'm going to bow out gracefully on this one, or bow out disgracefully, because I really don't have a peace about what we are doing. And I feel that it's very dangerous, not only for myself, but also for you, because you're not living what you're preaching. And I don't want to be a hindrance to my brethren, as the Bible tells me not to be. You see what I mean? You word it in your eloquent way, letting him know you bowing out. Now he gonna get upset. It's gonna hit his heart. He might shed a couple tears. He might hit you with a couple scriptures that he done twisted. And you just reiterate what you said. Esmeralda, God bless you now. Now see, some of y'all, I see what some of y'all doing. Some of y'all having a coaching session because y'all see my fee on my mentor.life. So y'all say, you know what? Let me go ahead and get these couple questions asked for $20, $30 instead of paying at $300 an hour. But hey, I ain't mad at you now. I ain't mad at you. I just want to let y'all know I see what y'all in here doing now. Cause it's Esmeralda. I seen you again. And Amanda, I seen you a second time. Does the way a man posts on social media determine his character? He refers to women as B words, etc., and calls his exes B words. I don't like it. Constantly arguing on Facebook with people as well. Bad. Esmeralda, thank you for asking that question, because your situation getting worse and worse the more you ask me a question. Esmeralda, listen. It's time for you to go, sister. It's time for you to go. You done been there 4 months too long. Hey, the man is not posting you on social media. You posting him, and then he on there calling women a B. That means he think you a B. It's just kind of like if I'm a black man and I'm cool with a white man, and me and the white man cool, but when I go to his Facebook, he talking about N word. All these jigaboo bunnies out here in the street looting and riding. We ought to hang them all from trees. And that's what he saying online. But then coming to me, Kikin, want to sit and eat lunch together. You see what I mean? That's essentially what you doing. When you with a man, but this man going and trashing women online. And then you see he petty and he argumentative. Only fools argue with people online, especially people that they don't know online. I respond to somebody one time online, and typically I don't even take the time to respond because I had to elevate from petty to professional. I had to go from foolish to intelligent to responsible. When you see people arguing online, they still working on their spirit, and it's okay for him to be working on his spirit, but you need not be his test dummy. Cause you don't ever want to be a man test dummy. Cause of how he calling women bees, before you know it, in about another month or two, he gonna be looking you in your face calling you a bee. Eve, God bless you. Met a guy, 40. I'm 43 a month ago. He hid his job, then told me he's a doctor. I Googled and it's true. He's dated a lot of 25-year-olds. I'm feeling different. We talk 4 to 5 hours a day. Should I run or stick it out? Well, he talking to you 4 or 5 hours a day. I'm about to feel bad for his clients. He in there botching people prescription. He in there prescribing itch cream for red eye. He 40, you 43 a month ago. So you know why he hid his job, because them 25-year-olds want him for a check. They want him to be a sugar daddy, and he too dumb to know it. He know it. He was a sugar daddy. Okay, he a OBGYN. I'm gonna tell you this right here. I don't trust men who is that right there. I do not trust a man who that's what he. You know what I think, Professor? I think I'm gonna be a OBGYN. I don't trust men who do that, for one, because that's to be a woman. Because it is nothing that a man need to be doing down there. So that's for one. Two, he giving them women C-section when they could have had a natural birth, because he up there on the phone with you 5 hours a day. So he prescribing C-section on the women to get extra Medicare money. Then he was dating 25-year-olds and he 40. So that means he's a sugar daddy. So you got a lot of little red flags in here. And a man who confident and he on the up and up, he really don't hide his job because he knows he could read a woman even if she a gold digger. When a man hide his job, that's because he hiding other stuff, like his character. And so you got to be real careful with that now. So tread lightly, pay attention to the signs. I'm just wondering how in the world he got this much time. Well, I guess people ain't really, I don't know, maybe he been on the phone too much and women, the word and got out. He don't know what he doing, pulling them babies out. Miss China Doll, God bless you. My cheating ex-fiance hurt me badly. He used me in many ways, including business. I just looked at his Facebook page and he's upgraded his car to a luxury car. I'm stuck. I'm sick to my stomach. Why is a user still winning? You know, Miss China Doll, I hear that question a lot. But what you have to realize is he's not actually winning. You know, he went and got into more debt. He had to con you. A con man can only con so long. And eventually, when you're a con man, just like I told the young lady earlier, he gonna meet a con woman. And a man's worst nightmare is to bump into a woman that can learn how to beat him at his own game. That man be next to ready to just end it all. Because one thing a man can't do is play the game better than a woman that have been turned over to a reprobate mind and now she's savage hearted. You hear me? Savage, renegade, all of that there. Listen, when you got low character, that's what he gonna bump into. Cause you attract what you are, not what you want. So what you gotta realize, he ain't winning. He got that luxury car, he got a 22% interest rate. Like I used to have. He got a 22% interest rate. He got that. It got a luxury label on it. That car come out of flood. They just sold him that car from Katrina. You see what I'm saying? So you can't look at stuff and see. Somebody say that was Mr. Huxtable. profession. Okay, we see where he at. That's the other one. Ain't that Bill Cosby? See why he picked that profession for the show. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. Alicia L. God bless you, Tony. I'm dating a guy. Who's divorced, ex cheated, but they have a child. She continues to be difficult even though he wants to co-parent and do what's best for their child. He wants to know how he should handle the situation. Now he asking me or he want to know from you. Dating a guy who's divorced, ex cheated, but they have a child. She continues to be difficult even though he wants to co-parent and do what's best for their child. He wants to know how he should handle the situation. Now I'm gonna tell you like this right here now. He gonna have to be the adult. He gonna have to be the mature person. He gonna have to be the mature one, and he gonna have to go to the extent of the law. So a lot of men, I got a partner, who had to take his ex-wife, get a family attorney, take her to court, and he won the case. So if he truly is the innocent party here, which sometimes you don't always know, she could be ratchet, and so it could be right, but you don't know what all dirt he did that he might not be telling you, and so you don't know because you're only hearing one side of the story. And one thing about me, I've learned as a life coach, I have learned I will be on the phone with somebody and they telling me their side of the story and I'm fuming. My blood boiling. I'm just ready to get on, do me a video. Listen to me. This what y'all got to know. I'm so ready to do a video and then they have the other half sign up for their session. I hear they side and my blood boiling. And I'm like, nah, who telling the truth? Cause both sides of this sound convincing. I'm like, I don't know who telling the truth. I'm ready to go off on her because of what he told me. Now I'm ready to go off on him because of what she told me. Now, which one of y'all lying? That's why they say it's three sides to a story. Your side, my side, and the truth. So what you got to do is what you're going to need to do is go to mymentor.life and book a co-parenting coach. Have him book a co-parenting coach. So that if his story is true, he talked to a co-parenting coach who could help give him some tips and tools on what he need to do. Me personally, I'll be in that courthouse because if he trying to handle it, he gonna lose his wits. He gonna get upset. He gonna get frustrated. He might curse her out. He might text her something that she could use against him in the court of law as a threat. So he just got to be the adult here. Every time I meet a man after a very short period, he's telling me how sexy I am. I am 40 plus. I dress conservative and always act like a lady. Most men are over 45. Okay. Now y'all ladies, y'all be killing me with that there. That's a good thing, sis. That's a good thing, sis. That men saying that to you. That ain't a bad thing. It just he can't control himself. Now on the flip side of that, they could be lying. Now I know you want to believe it. Okay, I know you want to believe it. But beauty in the eye of the beholder. So the really only eye that matter, truthfully, is your eye. But a lot of times men just say stuff because they want to get you in their bed. So you gotta take everything you hear with a grain of salt. Don't get offended by it. Don't let it blow you up. Don't let it make you mad. Just take it with a grain of salt. Because 9 out of 10 times when a man talking, you see what I'm saying? A man ain't saying nothing. See how you hear me saying nothing? That's how really what a man's saying when he talking to you. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. Don't let it. I think it was Mother Teresa. who said, don't let criticism demoralize you or make you arrogant. Same thing when a man talking to you. Mia Moore, God bless you. He told me I deserve someone that appreciated and understands me because I told him that he is verbally ill. And he said the words mean nothing. Well, the words do mean something. They mean a lot. And he told you, I need to get him in an acting class. Sister said she thought she hit the mute button. Woo, boy, that boy be aight then, boy. Hey, I get him in an acting class. Somebody said thought that video man. Woo, boy, I might get him in an acting class. Nah, no, that was just me talking. That was me doing my lip talking, lip syncing. Now see, when a man tells you that you deserve someone that appreciates and understands you, in Manglish, what he's saying is you need to leave me and you need to leave me right away. Because the longer you stay with me, the worse it's going to get. So get out now. Because if you stay, you giving me authorization to run you in the dirt. I'm finna dry you in the dirt like a nail. I'm finna be a hammer on your head. That's what he's telling you. You got to listen to him. You got to accept that, believe that, and go on about your business. Rachel, God bless you. My husband is used to using words like, who are you? Should I go kill a buffalo because you, because I cheated? He goes days when we have a difference. I'm 33, he's 42. I'm confused. Who are you? Should I go kill a buffalo? Nah. Sister, you got me confused on that one now. I don't know what he talking about. So he go kill a buffalo. I'm gonna just tell you, all that right there just scare me all together. That scare me all together. And then he go days when y'all have a different. Now see, you outside of the age range. That's why I tell y'all, when you go past 9 years difference, when you go past 5 years, stuff get a little rocky. Stuff get a little rocky. So I'm trying. So yeah, sister, and he cheated. Yeah, you're gonna need coaching, sis. I really can't give you too much on here on marriage, because marriage is deeper than just boyfriend, girlfriend, situationships, and dating. So I can't give you too much on here. So you're gonna need coaching on that, sister. Simone, it ain't got to be with me. We got several relationship coaches on my mentor.life. Simone, God bless your thoughts on this long distance relationship. Both 40 years old, went to visit 10 days. Noticed he liked to Angela to every day I was there. It is easier for men to do that versus putting work with you. You right, Simone. You is right. It is. It's a lot easier. Okay, Angela. Now, when she talking about Angela, she talking about Angela. He liked the Angela. Okay, Angela. So yeah. Now here's the thing. Y'all long distance. He 40. You went to see him. You didn't say that you abstinent and you refused to sleep with him. He say he want to go cheat with Angela. And is when you say it's easier, it is. And you were there 10 days. And here's the thing. It's a ticking time. Okay, can't say all the words on here because they'll think I'm with a certain group if I say certain words. So what you got to realize is when a man lets you know, this is a red flag. This is what everybody got to understand. When a man lets you know that he has an addiction to anything, you got to run. Got to go. Got to go. You got to run immediately. Because when he let you know, see, 99% of men deal with Angela. Okay? 99% of men. But 90% of the 99 not gonna tell the woman. That's not something a man tell a woman. When a man tell you that he with this here, he shot out. He all the way gone. He is lost. He finna run you through so much Satan house, HE double hockey sticks. He finna take you through so much. Your head finna be hurting so bad. When a man let you know by any kind of addiction, you got to go immediately. Y'all let me grab these here teal ones real quick, cause they'll go. Shakia, God bless you. I'm Kia. Do you agree with me, Tony, that most men dish out what they can't take? I truly believe in this theory, and it protects me from no good men. 100%, Kia. 100%. I heard a battle rapper say one time, he said, I'm so sick, a taste of my own medicine might kill me. I said, woo, I ain't never forgot that. But that's the truth about men. Men trying it all, okay, trying to get her coach session with and all of them. My ex-fiance has a picture of us on his Facebook page. Why? Should I tell him to take it down? Well, see now, don't worry about taking it down. Don't worry about it taking it down. But because what you got to realize is that, a lot of men don't know how to use it. Don't know how to use the social media, or he done posted so long, don't even really know how to go back and delete it. Really done forgot he posted it. So you might see it, he might not even remember that it's there. But it just essentially means he's not in nothing else serious because another woman has not brought it to his attention yet. Enchanted Flame, God bless you. I have a male friend who says he only likes me as a friend. When I asked him to hook me up with one of his male friends, he got mad. Any thoughts? It just, it could be a lot going on. He could be jealous of that male friend already. A lot of time we see other people better than ourselves. So like I've dealt with a lot of women, talk to women, and they'll mention another woman and they'll say, she's so beautiful. And as a man, I'm like, not really. But see, when you a woman looking at a woman, if that's not what you're trying to date, what you're trying to be with, and that ain't how you set up, then you're not gonna be able to see her the same. So see, some men might look at another man and think that he all of that, think that this man and man got swag, man and man get all the ladies. So when you say hook me up with your friend, it could be some underlying jealousy that he already got with his friend. But really, it's also because it's no such thing as a male friend. Even though he say he only like you as a friend, he wants you as a friend with benefits. You see what I mean? So even though he call you a friend, he still sees you as his. You on his roster. So if you get with his friend, now his friend touching you when he could have been touching you. Caramel Kisses and the other moderators, God bless you now. When we get within 15 minutes, I let them, stop working, tell them to start working, and let the chat go. Y'all still be respectful in there. Try not to answer people questions if they asking me the question. Now, if they ask you the question and they say your name, then you answer the question, okay? But if they don't say your name, then try not to answer the question, just so we don't be confusing people. Carol, God bless you. We can't agree on grandparents' boundaries. Think we're okay, but got worse after we had kids. Mother-in-law likes drama and gossip. How does your wife deal with mom criticizing? I kept distance, but he won't cut her off. Well, see, I deal with my mama. So my mama was like that and would say little stuff and, and say stuff to me, and I would take it to my wife, and I realized that, I take it to my wife because we won, but I it's his place to check his mama. It ain't really your place to have to check her. As a man, you got to put your mama, your sister. I done put my mama in place. I done put my sister in place. That's the only two people that ever would say something about my wife if they mad or feeling a type of way. But I essentially let them know, don't you ever in your life say anything ill about my woman, because if you disrespecting her, you disrespecting me. You telling me I'm bamboo, I'm boo boo the fool, because I chose this woman. So if you got something negative to say about her, you saying that about me, cause we won. And so that's the stance he gotta take, and he gotta take that. If he can't take that, he don't really love you, because a man cleave to his wife. So he got to understand that as a man, that's his place to check his mama and put his mama in place. And he can't do that. That's not your husband. That's not your protector. That's not your head. And so it's really on him. And so you got to let him know, and you got to call him out on that and let him know, what to let read. And then from there, he need to make adjustments. Because if it was the other way around, he'll want you to straighten it out with your people. Certified life coach Deidre, God bless you now. I hope you join my mentor.life now to get you some clients now. Your messages are life changing. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Deidre and I'm a new life coach on my mentor.life. Okay, she beat me to it. Book a session if needed. Now, hey, now Deidre, now you new. Make sure you at $25 to $45 an hour now. Okay, now don't be on there $150 an hour now. You brand new. And so make sure you $25 to $45 an hour. And if somebody on here got, need a little coach, or you considering becoming a coach, you want to become a life coach, then go book Deidre so you can see how she run a session, so you can learn what you want to change, what you want to keep, so on and so forth. Tiff, God bless you. Met online, only spoke on FaceTime for a few weeks. Wants to meet. We have many things in common. Only concern, he was stationed in Texas same time as X, and they share one Facebook friend in common. Don't know if I should ask if they know each other. Yeah, sis, let me see. For a few weeks. Okay, it's still early. So yeah, it's probably safe to ask. It's probably safe to ask, because if he done sat down and ate lunch with your, now they not friends, so they probably not that, so he probably won't care. And you don't have to go into details to be like, oh, do you know such and such? And okay, Felicia Johns, I see your message. I miss yours. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see you right there, Felicia. You've helped this 49-year young woman in so many ways. Thanks, you are a godsend. I'm trying to get my life. Better late than never. Get my love life or life. Felicia, God bless you. I sure appreciate that. So now he might not know your man like that, your ex, and you don't have to go into details like, oh yeah, me and him used to, but just be like, do you know a guy named such and such? And he'd be like, no, not really. Oh, I think he was stationed in Texas, and around the time you was stationed there, and I just knew him. We went to school together. You ain't got to get all deep now. If you ain't got no child with the man, it ain't your ex-husband. Now, if it's your ex-husband, you got a child, now that's something totally different. Stacy, now y'all see how this works. Yeah, I got when people up there pop up there, boom, I go ahead and grab them. After I grab them, then I'm able to come on over here to the chat and grab the questions right here in the chat. Now I miss the piano player. I struggle saying the name on here. Boyfriend wants me to be submissive, but he didn't lead by example. Thoughts. I told him I have my own mind and it comes naturally when he leads by example. You did the right thing. You told him the right thing. Joy, God bless you. My boyfriend said I treat him as trash a week ago. I may be unintentionally doing it because of my past relationship. He's giving me a silent treatment, and when we tried to talk, he said I'm victimizing myself. Joy, them some strong words. Them some strong words coming from that man. And them kind of words right there, when a man go to use them kind of words, it's a little scary. Because that means he's building resentment for you. And he giving you a silent treatment. That's never a good thing. So, Joy, you're going to need some coaching. You need coaching to walk this thing through, to say what you say, to say what he says, to kind of spell it out and let a third party give you some feedback from the outside looking in. In this situation, it don't need to be a paid coach. It could be a wise auntie. It could be, somebody that's kind of, that'll give you the real truth. But yeah, And the fact that you feel like you could be what he's saying you doing, and the fact that you can pin it to your last relationship, and a woman's intuition is so strong, that's probably exactly what you're doing, and it's probably coming from your past pain because you didn't heal before you deal, and you sabotaging a relationship with a good man because you ain't got no complaints about him in that their message. So yeah, you need to work through that because you really don't get too many chances with a man. You don't get too many chances because men just not built like women. A lot of times as women, y'all forgive more than you should, but men don't necessarily do that. So he giving you all the smoke signals, all the warning signs to say, listen, hey, try me like a baser again, and you finna be single as a dollar bill. So, get to the bottom of it. Angelica, God bless you. I will be 36 in July. No children. Thinking about dating a great guy who has 3 older kids but can't have any more children due to cancer. Thoughts? Well, sis, it really that's up to you on that one. That's up to you, sis, because you gotta identify how bad do you want children and how bad do you want children, and are you okay being a mother to his children that may if they need some type of loving and support and guidance, are you okay adopting, is he okay adopting? So that right there has nothing to do, you can't leave, you shouldn't leave a good person who is amazing with a great heart just because of circumstances. It's typically you let a person's character run you off. But if everything else is perfect, then you just got to ask yourself how you feel about it, because you could go and you could wait on a man who can have kids and who want kids, but he might not be a good guy. And then you going through boom, guy, so understand that right there. So hey, we coming on to a close now. I'm gonna wrap on up here. Um, I missed some of y'all questions, but I really can't get all of them just because it's 1,000 questions that get posted in there. So I just kind of could see what I could see and grab what I could grab. But I do this often. I do this every week. I'm trying to do this about 3, sometimes 4 times a week, Lord willing. So I really appreciate you. Now, as I was looking at this here tonight and going through these here messages, what I'm realizing is what a lot of y'all got to do is you got to know when to shut the door. You got to know when to shut the door. You got to know when to read the sign, read the room, and know when you need to exit stage left. Don't get stuck bombing on stage and you just stand there and everything, you getting trapped in a burning house and you just staying there. I remember a lady, she said to me one time, she said, listen, I tell my children, treat your relationship like a house. Lock your doors. Close your blinds unless you want some sunshine. Don't let strangers in. And I taught that analogy one time, and a lady said, yeah, treat it like a house, but don't get caught in a burning house. And I said, I'm going to take that with me. And that's what you got to realize. A lot of y'all in a house that's burning down. Now, one thing I saw that kept being repeated tonight is a man saying he's not ready for a relationship. Listen to me. Coco, God bless you. I see your blessing just came in there. Now, y'all listen to me now. When a man tell you he is not ready for a relationship, as soon as he tell you that, got to go. Got to go. Don't waste another day, another second, because when you stay and a man tell you he's not ready for a relationship and you stay, you keep talking to him thinking you're going to get him ready, thinking you're going to change his mind, thinking you're going to change his life, what you are giving him is authorization to dog you out. You giving him the okay to cheat on you, to just run your muck. Plymouth Rock landed on you. You hear me? You giving him free reign. So listen, most men, because this is what you got to understand, is a difference in the brain. between men and women. Some people say ain't no difference in the brain, but that's a lie. A woman possesses the cognitive skills that most men lack. You'll see this when I tell y'all about this. You'll see this in a 3-year-old girl and a 3-year-old boy. You listen to the difference in how they talk. Women are much more expressive and articulate. See, a woman can go from A to MONOP, MNOP, QRS, GJ, ZYW to get to B. A man got to go from A to B. 9 out of 10 men, when men are communicating, they got to go from A to B. A woman could now I'm on L like a lily pad. Now I'm on M, and then get back to B. So what you got to realize is if you listen, see, because a lot of women, y'all, you listening to your body clock. You hear that right now? In that microphone? That's the ballast and the balls in here watch. Okay? And so a lot of y'all, your body clock so loud when the man talking. Your body clock, that's all you hearing. So he told you what I just said was, I'm not even really ready for a relationship. But all you could hear was, you picturing a white dress, the dress you've been looking at on Instagram. You thinking about your house that you want to build with your husband. You ain't hear nothing he said. He told you he's not ready for a relationship. In another conversation, he told you he think marriage is a hoax. He don't even really believe in marriage. But you ain't hear none of that. You heard it and it went one end out the other. Listen to what he's saying. Because most men, they gonna tell you, listen to what he's saying. Hey, I'm getting ready to go. Now I got to go. I see Coco, God bless you. AJ, Lee, sending that blessing. Hey, bless y'all. I really appreciate it. What tomorrow is? Thursday. I'll post a video tomorrow. Not sure if I go live. I may try to, but every time I say that, I end up not feeling like it. But God bless you. Y'all see it take a lot of energy to do this right here, an hour and a half, answering all these questions and deep questions in people's life, in the balance. And so it's real draining. It's real draining. So sometimes you want to do it 2 days in a row, and then next day I just be like, the Lord ain't filled my cup back up yet. So I have to wait till I get my refill, because when I come on here, I got to be live. I got to be energetic. I can't be on here like Mr. Rogers, because everybody be done gone to sleep in an hour and a half. So I got to be on here and have some energy. And I'm answering real questions, with no prompts, with no preparation. I ain't getting the questions before. And the reason why I do that, because I want you to understand that the way I answer these questions, I want you to understand that I'm just a vessel, that this God's work. See, if I get the questions beforehand, anybody could get the questions beforehand and sit there and go through all of them and come up with these quotes and with these sayings. The answers I give you, this just the Spirit flowing. This the Holy Spirit. This God's work. And that's why I do it like that, so that you know that this right here, this ain't games. This real right here. Some people just came and some people was called. And that's what I want you to understand. That's why I do it the way I do it. But hey, God bless you. Finna get on off of here. We'll be in touch. Talk to you soon.